Hey everybody, it's been a long time since I've posted and it's time for me to get back in the saddle, so let's go. My name is Vicky, or Mama V out here, Mama V's Journey out here on YouTube, and this is a long overdue update. In March of 2017, March 13th to be exact, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery with Dr. Grover and team at Gundersen Health System in Crosse, Wisconsin. I started this whole journey in August of 2016 at a high weight of 395 pounds. When I last weighed in, which is going to be Wednesday of this week, 2 days ago, I weighed in at 278.3 at home. So that is just about 120 pounds down since last August when I started. Since I'm almost 100 pounds down though since surgery in March, which I think I'm doing pretty well. So what do I want to talk about today? Well, I need to give you guys an update. I don't even know when my last video was posted, so it was this summer sometime, I think in July actually. So I am way overdue, because here we are at the end of October and my goodness, things are nuts. Let's just put it that way. I have been in a stall, kind of bopping anywhere between 275 to 285. Depending on the week. And here's what I'm going to say. Stalls happen, and it is real. You cannot be focused on a number. You can't be focused on that scale. Here's the other thing that's real. Look at how thin my hair is. Oh my God, it is so thin. And 2 weeks ago I colored it. It was just supposed to be kind of a light brown. Well, yeah, this blackness is what I got, and now you can kind of see here on my temples, my gray is starting to come through. So I gotta figure out something to do with this mess. I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, thin hair. Okay, it happens. I have noticed that I'm not losing as much as I was, but I definitely have lost, and it is very thin. But I also have these little baby hairs that in around my ears here, that it's driving me crazy, because it makes it sticks out all over the place. I can't do a single stinking thing with my hair. I don't know what to do with it. So I typically pull it up in a ponytail, or I'm pulling it back with a little butterfly clip, because yeah, I still have butterfly clips. Child of the 80s, what can I say? But yeah, I'm going to try to put into this video kind of side by side. I have a picture that was taken late February or so, and yeah, I definitely have changed since having surgery, and it is very obvious to me, and people constantly are talking to me. Oh, hey, what are you doing? You look really good, blah blah blah. And you know what, I find myself some days getting really irritated with some people, because I want to be like, you know what, 6 months ago you couldn't care less if I walked on the face of the earth, and now you want to talk to me, now you want to be like acknowledging my existence. Oh, it irritates me. But I have to really do some serious take a deep breath kind of thing, whatever. But back to where I am, kind of, like I said, I've got like a 10-pound radius here thing that I'm going in. I don't know. What can I say about it? I am eating good. I typically have a protein shake for breakfast. I will have meat and cheese usually for kind of a late morning snack, and then, you know, by like 1 o'clock or so I'm having some lunch, and a lot of days honestly it's just soup, or I have I have a lot of chicken. And then my dinner, I'm eating what my family is having. And am I gonna say that I haven't, especially like over the summer and going out and stuff, that I haven't partaken in a soda? Granted, you know, it's not a good idea to have like an entire soda because the carbonation is yikes. But you know, yeah, I have had a couple sips, and I've had a couple spoonfuls of a custard sundae or ice cream or something like that. I am very lucky that I have not had any issues. I can eat whatever I want to eat. I don't have heartburn. I have yet to experience a dumping sensation. I definitely get full, and I have this like burping sensation sometimes, but I have yet to get sick. And I've said this before in other videos, that's, to me, is a blessing and it's a curse at the same time. I am choosing to look at it in the best possible light, that it's a blessing. My body is going through horrendous changes. I cannot even explain. It's a lot. As we're coming into winter here, like today is October 27th, 2017, and here we are. It's supposed to be snowing this afternoon, and I haven't looked outside yet this afternoon, but it's probably gonna be snowing on my way home, and I don't want snow yet. This actually could be very late though, but like last weekend it was like 65 degrees, and now it's gonna be snowing. Ugh. Last night, my son and I did the last mowing of our yard for the season, which I'm really glad. We had pretty high wind last weekend, which took care of the leaves in our yard. Kind of blew them all over our neighborhood and everything, so we lucked out with not really having any big leaf raking that we had to do. So I'm hoping that because it has been so warm, that the ground is going to be nice and warm yet, and that whatever snow that we do get is going to melt right away. I have way too much going on to have to deal with driving in snow right now, and I can't do it. So, okay, so what has been going on with me? All right, so my parents, at like Christmas time last year, up and decided to announce to my little brother and me and my family and stuff that they planned to move out of state down south because they weren't going to do another winter here in Wisconsin where we live. So shortly after last Christmas 2016, they put their house up for sale, and the end of September, just about a month ago now, my brother and I moved them 12 and a half hours south to Mississippi. Okay, they have sold literally just about everything that they have. They've gone from like a 2,500 square foot house to a 800 square foot townhouse. And in addition to the 2,500 square foot house that they had, they also had a 2.5 car garage plus a 2-car woodworking workshop. And the townhouse that they moved into has no garage, none. And I'm convinced, and I don't get it, as we were moving them down south, the further south that we got, the less and less garages that I saw. I don't like what in the world do people do with their outdoor stuff? That's what I want to know. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. But so now my parents are settled, which is all nice, but you know what? I am kind of feeling like I have had to say goodbye to them for the last time, which is weird because, you know, everybody knows at some point in time You're going to die. You're going to lose your parents. You're going to lose the people that are close to you. It is a bit of a surreal feeling to realize that your mom and dad, who have literally lived like a mile and a half from you for the past 25 years, are now 1,200 some miles away. And I'm not completely processing all this. And so what I'm stressing out over right now is, how in the heck are we gonna do holidays? My goodness. I'm trying not to stress about it. I'm just trying to be like, you know what, guys, we're just gonna have Thanksgiving at our house. My little brother will still come over to our house for Thanksgiving. For Christmas, my brother's talking about going down to Mississippi to go spend that with my parents. There's no way, with everything that we have going on here. My son is super involved in sports and everything else here, and over Christmas they have practice, they have tournaments, even though it's time off from school, and I have vacation time that I can take for the end of the year. My husband doesn't have vacation time for that. You know, he gets like Christmas Day off and New Year's Day off. But the rest of that time, you know, he's got to be at work. It's a 12-and-a-half-hour drive one way to get there. And we're talking about going from Wisconsin to Mississippi. Now, granted, Mississippi probably isn't going to have bad weather, but you never know. Illinois is a really, really long state. I'm just going to say that right now. No disrespect to Illinois residents or anything, but holy cow, that's a long state. And we're talking about middle of winter then to try to travel. So what I have proposed to my mom and dad is that my family, my husband, my 2 kids, and I would plan to come over Easter weekend, and that's when we can do Christmas with them. So that's my grand plan. So we'll see what happens, but it doesn't take away these stressors. And I tell you what, when we talk about all of the stuff that affects how your weight is, even if you are following your plan to the T, your emotions and your body chemistry, I am 100% convinced. I don't really care what the medical community says, because my nutritionist and my surgical team and stuff thinks I'm off my rocker. But you have to believe me that here I am following my plan 100%. And like I said, I am human, and yes, I have had an ice cream, and I have had, you know, I've had a beer, I've had a couple of alcoholic drinks, but this is not an everyday thing. And to me, it does not warrant my 2-month stall, or here we go again, we're gonna go 2 steps forwards and 3 steps back. I am attributing this. I'm not sleeping very well, and this is just kind of my rationale here, because I had to have bioscreen stuff done this week for insurance, which, oh man, that's another whole thing. Who the heck even who hires people to come in and do these bioscreens? Really? Can you find the most rude and people with ability to downgrade another person that you possibly can? Is that part of the job description, to be a person taking bioscreen results and the blood work and reviewing all these wonderful numbers on these little charts? Guess what? You know what? You have no clue on what I have been through in the last year here, and for sure the last 6 to 7 months. Don't sit here and tell me that I am not good enough and that I have so much to do. You think I don't know what I need to work on? Hello? Just like even if I wouldn't have had this surgery, I guarantee you, you think I don't know what kind of situation I'm in and what I look like and what my body is made up of? Come on, I'm not that dumb. Don't sit there and talk to me like that. Treat me like a human being. Treat me like the next person that you would be talking to. And oh, that just irritates me. And then I swear on Tuesday it was Wednesday when I had to do that biometric screening. You know, I'm sitting here and I go in for that, and of course, you know, that's a fasting thing. And first of all, they couldn't find my blood pressure. Oh, okay, so tell me whatever. And then my blood sugar come out to be like 68 the first time that they did it, and I'm like, I don't think so. Let's try that again. And then it come out to be an 88, which, all right, well, at least I'm not dead, kind of thing. And oh, now my blood pressure is okay. Oh, but it's a little high. Excuse me, it's 126/80. How is that high? That just irritates me. And oh, your waist circumference isn't quite where we'd like to say. You know, we really need to work on that. You think? You think I don't know that? Oh man, it just irritates me. And then after, you know, I'm sitting here. I had to pop into a meeting, and it's with some people that I haven't seen here at work professionally for a while. And after the meeting, people are like, "Oh, wow, look at you," and I'm just like, I don't. Shush. I don't want to hear it. Just God. Stop being fake. Stop being, just stop. I can't handle this anymore. And I am like emotionally, like I'm sitting here, I am so like up and down. I swear to God, I'm gonna like chew somebody's head off some days. Now, otherwise, honestly, I'm really happy with where things are, and I'm really glad that I've gotten done what I needed to do to take care of me. And I am so, this week here, okay, so I talked to my nutritionist, and here's what I'm doing to try to break this stall. Okay, over this past weekend, she had me basically, okay, we're going to basically what she thinks is happening. Number one, it's the stress and not sleeping well and everything else, and I'm trying to work on that. But number two, she thinks that my body, because of how much weight that I have lost, my body's going, hey, what are you doing here? Let's kind of try to get into we need to save some of this, you know. And so what I've been doing, because I've been very carb conscious and not eating very many carbs at all, not that I'm doing keto or anything, but just being very aware. So this past weekend, my nutritionist told me, you don't worry about any of that. And she goes, I actually want you to consciously have some pasta, have some rice, have a sandwich, like with an actual slice of bread. Yeah, I couldn't quite do the sandwich though, but I did do a half a piece of toast, and I had some spaghetti, and I had some chili and cornbread, which normally right now I would not have had the cornbread, and I don't really like cornbread to begin with, but I had half a little slice of it. Now, I did get on the scale. When I got on the scale on Wednesday morning at home, that 278.3 that I was at home was down about 6 pounds from where I had been last Thursday. So, cross your fingers. I'm not jumping on the scale again until next week, because I'm not doing it. I am not going to sit here and stress over what that scale says. Cross your fingers now that my body is like, oh yeah, we're supposed to be moving. So, I hope so. I hope so. And I'm gonna try to update things a little bit more here in be more regular on here. But otherwise, you know, life happens. I have a crap load of stuff going on here professionally. To say it's a roller coaster is an understatement. At home, we've got a lot of stuff going on. My son is dealing with some Snapchat cyberbullying that, oh my God, teenagers, seriously, can we stop degrading each other over social media? Please, let's stop. It does nobody any good, and there are too many unsupervised kids, and then parents who are in denial that their kids would do and say the things that they say, and it just, oh, it pisses me off. And I swear to God, the things that are being posted on this stuff about my son, I know if it was legal, I would go take care of this other kid. But I have played mama bear, and I'm doing the best that I can here with that. So that's my life in a nutshell right now, and I thank you if you have made it this far. I think I am going to be almost at the 22-minute mark. Oh boy. I'm going to try to do another video right here soon. Since I've last posted, I've had a birthday. My anniversary is coming up on Monday. I'm with my parents, trying to take care of 2 houses. My son played football, didn't break his arm this year, yay! My daughter is driving me up a wall as well. Oh, to be 21 again. I wish I could. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing really well. I need to catch up on everybody's stories. I don't even know who to give us a specific shout out to. I just hope y'all are doing great. Stay strong, stay where you are, know your worth, because you are worth it, and hang in there, drop me a line, and just let me know that y'all are still there. Talk to y'all soon. Have a great day.